Good afternoon. I'm headed into the river bottom spot to hunt today. I haven't river bow hunted in here, so it's going to be fun. Just to go in there and check it out and see what's going on. I think it was 2 years ago I was in here and I checked out the area and put a few cameras in there and didn't find too much, but just enough where I said, sometime I gotta come back in here. So today's the day. I got my kayak. I'm gonna head back in there, and the first mature deer that comes by I'm gonna gladly take, and hopefully we can get some meat on ice. If I do this when it's cold out, I'm definitely gonna get something to plug the scupper holes or something, because my butt is just getting soaked right now. And it's alright because it's warm enough where a wet butt won't sink the ship, but man, once it gets cold, that would be rough. It's fun doing this. Something I haven't done before is to kayak in for a deer hunt, and we got perfect conditions to do it. I'm really excited about hunting this spot. This will be a fun adventure. It took a lot of work to get in here, and the last bit was pretty loud. I was able to sneak in the kayak in the water pretty smoothly, but when you get up on this river bottom here, it is so thick. It is really difficult to get around. The deer got their trails, but they're basically tunnels, and so I can't really use them too well, especially with the tree standing back. So it feels good to be up in the tree now. I like where we're at. We got a good wind, good deer sign around. Saw a lot of fresh sign just my little walk in here. The main concern I have right now is that we just made too much noise getting set up. Luckily we did have a little wind blowing. Now it is perfectly still, so we don't have that going for us anymore. But it seems like really good conditions for the deer to be moving. I think the only thing that could hinder success tonight is that I made too much noise getting set up, and I guess only time will tell if that's the case or not. She's just sitting there smelling me. Then, sure enough, she did come in. And right about 20 yards, I thought it was just perfect. I drew back and she saw me draw back a little bit and faced right towards me. So I figured, alright, the gig is up. And I almost took a frontal shot. But I just decided to let down and she kept staring at me. Didn't leave. And then, right at the end there, she turned to walk back where she came from. There's more deer crossing the river right down here. They're actually right down by my kayak. But she turned to go back where she came from, gave me a perfect broadside shot, and I think it put a really good shot on her. She went right into the brush in front of me, and she didn't go more than 50 yards. She smoked, so really excited to have some backstrap. Really thankful for the meat. Could be quite a pack out of here. Man, that didn't take long. Thank you, Lord. She came walking in from right over here, behind this tree, which allowed me to stand up, get situated, get the camera rolling. I don't know, I haven't even looked back at the film how much is on there, but she basically walked right into the opening right here, and then that's where she stopped and turned around and was staring at me. And you can see there's blood in the grass right there. I think my arrow probably passed through. So we'll go down there and check it out here in a bit, get our stuff together, see if we can find her. I think she's down right in the brush up here, from what I could hear. The hunting wabbits crew has been notified, and it's time to get this thing packed up and get out of here. Luckily, it's 7:20, so we got about an hour of daylight left, which will be really helpful in getting everything cleaned up. And it's 60 degrees out, which is pretty dang warm, but not as bad as it has been, so this will be really manageable, and really thankful for it. It's sweet. So there's the tree I was up in, and the doe was standing right down here looking up at me. So I had pretty good cover up there, and right down here is the spot of impact, and my arrow made a nice clean pass through. Looks like really good blood on there. Awesome. Yeah, you can't get any better than that. And just looking right over in this direction she headed, there's a lot of blood there. Looks really good. I'm gonna grab my tree stand and pack and everything, take it out to the kayak, get that loaded up, and then just bring in the stuff I need to clean the deer, and hopefully then I can find the deer, get it field dressed out here, and get out of here before dark. That'd be my hope. Kayak is loaded up and ready for a deer. Let's go find this thing. I'm glad I did not hike in any further than I did from the kayak, because boy, this stuff is just thick. It's something else to walk through. First blood. kind of went through there, but I think she comes around. Let me just try cutting the trail. Up to her last turned her, and if I can't find her, go back to blood. Oh, there she is. Dang, she didn't go 25 yards. Doggone. Nice doe. Let's go. Headed back to the kayak now. Didn't take too long. I will admit, when I'm field cleaning like this, I probably leave about 5% of the meat behind. I'm probably only getting 95% of the meat. But it is so efficient that I'm willing to take that loss. I get what I can, but man, I'm getting bit up by mosquitoes here. It's getting pretty dark. And at a certain point, I just gotta send her on back. So that's what we're going to do. It's cooling off actually really nicely right now. So that is very helpful. But I need to focus on figuring my way through this jungle. I would argue this is where the real entertainment begins. Get to kayak up against the current, which is hard enough without a deer. I practiced it a little bit on the way in, and now we got a deer and it's dark out. Oh boy, this is going to be an adventure, all right. Let the journey begin. It's 8:30. Oh, if we make it back in an hour, I'd be stoked. Let's get her going. We gotta be over the weight limit on this thing. Holy smoke, she's tippy. Oh my gosh, this is, oh wow. Yeah, this is really tippy. Oofed. A little bit sketchy. I think we just got her too low in the water with all this weight. wanting to rock from side to side. Progress update. Just need a little breather. This has got me huffing and puffing. Some hard work. I think we're about halfway back. We're moving all right though. Man, we made it back, thank God. That was a greasy trip. It is about 9:10 now, so didn't take quite an hour. I was able to keep moving all right, but yeah, it was tough. And I gotta say, even if I didn't have the meat, I think it would have been just as tough. It was hard in the dark. You couldn't see much. My boots are just full of water. Ended up walking about half, paddling half, rotating that way. So glad to make her back. We're gonna load things up in the car and hit the road. Just like that, everything is loaded up and we're ready to rock it back. It's been about 2 hours since I shot the deer, so not bad. We'll be able to get that thing on ice pretty quick, and I'm eating some tenderloin tonight. Let's put that in the air fryer.